Welcome to Daily Conversation. This is Mr. K.
Is Eric.
Yeah, today is the 21st of April 2021, and the time now is 6:18 a.m. Well, today is a biweekly review, and the topic that I would like to talk about is the one that talk about psychological weapons. Yeah. So, how about you, Eric?
The topic I want to review first is about the trading platform. Yeah, it's actually it's a topic. More than 2 weeks ago.
Oh,
Okay, this
okay.
is the
Yeah.
first one,
Mm.
and the second one is the 996 work schedule.
Okay.
So only two.
Yeah. All right. So before we get started, please click the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel. All right. So here we go. Yep. Um. So I think I better start first because I talk about the psychological weapon and it is not a lot and just some add in uh, after reading a book which I think it can be related. Yeah, so um, yeah, so shall I start first?
Mm.
All right. And that day, one of the psychological weapons that I mentioned is to think uh, positively before going to sleep, and then uh, try to motivate ourselves, and then the next day I will feel more energetic like when I get up. And then yeah, for this it is something like it is a motivation. And then I read a book, and the book seems like quite uh, um, see this as an important thing and bring this into normal life. And then more than just before sleep, and then they give a tips that yeah, sometimes we will saw some motivating story or even sentence or even some words, and then it suggests that we can uh, we can write down or record down uh, in any way, but to a place that you can access it if you want to look at it. So the point here is sometimes uh, we feel a little bit demotivated, and then that is the time that we can uh, we can take out the note that we write down. Yeah, and then that is a very direct and easy way to to motivate ourselves. Yep, and then yeah, so this is the first one. And then um yeah, the next one is about uh it's about from it is from another way. Yep. And then um they say that sometimes uh we only how to say we cannot uh uh use up our use up 100% of our capability, and what affect this from this book, and it say according to a record, people only uh, uh, perform 15% uh, of their capacity. And then I think this is a little bit exaggerated, uh, 夸张. And then it say that the rest of the 85% is because of uh, our um, our attitude, and then a little bit of our emotion. And the example that they give here is that we should not focus too much on win or lost. Yeah, and then the example here is a tennis match. Yeah, and they say that if if the player is thinking about whether they will win or they will lose in a game, and then this become a thing that uh, affecting his performance. So what he should do is forget about the win and the loss, and then focus 100% on uh, his own performance. Yep, and then this remind me of a sentence said by the lecturer in the memory course, Kingsley Chiu, and then he once said that uh, if you think uh, if you think you will win in a game during a game, or if you think you will lose, and then that is the time that you will lose. Yeah, it talk about I think it is something like 状态, the condition at that particular moment. And uh, so I think for here, it is a good way. It is like a mindset to not focusing on win or loss. And then for this, we can uh, take out the thing that's affecting our performance. And then yeah, this is one aspect. And another aspect of this is that if we don't focus so much on win or loss, in the long run, it is also a good thing to us. How to say? And then for here, the book give another example, which is the players playing chess. It says that if one player uh, um, they win a game, and then they feel uh, the sense of achievement, but if they lose a game, they feel very bad. So in that case, this player actually uh, uh, care too much about the win and loss. Yeah, and then in the long run, this will affect the uh, the speed of improvement of this person. Yeah. On the other hand, if one guys don't care too much about win and loss, yeah, but um he focus on the step um that he go, either is win or loss, and then it is better for learning, and then also it's good for our creativity. Yep. So for here, the main idea is become a person that uh, don't fear about the loss. Yeah, of course. For here, the loss here is must be something that we can afford. Yeah, let's say if we invest a lot, and then uh, it's more than we can lose, and then at that time it is not suitable to say that we should not focus the success or the loss. Yep. Yeah, so these are my sharing today.
Yeah. Uh, I only want to comment on the last part. You compare the playing chess and the
Oh,
investment.
yeah, yeah.
Mm. And actually, in the real life, we have two type of activities. Actually, not two times. Actually, it's not two types, but uh,
Two
eh,
category.
not two category.
Oh,
Is two direction. Mm.
oh, okay.
Okay. Uh, mm, okay. This is not two direction. Okay, but this is two sides. So this is
Mm.
something like from the right hand side to the left hand side, from the
Oh,
right to the left, or from the right back to the left. Yeah, yeah, never mind. Yeah.
mm.
Okay. So that mm, one is in the right hand side. Okay, the
Yeah.
right hand side. Okay, this chart is like mm, whether something can be learned and is fully based on your capability and ability. So that means something that you can control.
Mm.
So if you can do better and you can train yourself to do better. Yeah.
Okay. So this is the right hand side, right?
Never mind. Yeah.
Uh,
You just choose either side. Okay.
okay. Yeah.
So let assume this is the right hand side.
Mm.
Okay. Let assume this is the right hand side. So it's the mm, certainty. Yeah, certainty of result or something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
So if you work hard, if you study hard, so that you can get a good result. So this is something that is certain.
Yeah.
and and like those playing chess is actually also the near to the 100% certainty. Yeah, because
Mm.
uh yeah you may think, yeah, playing chess, you need to learn a lot of things. Yeah, and you also need to calculate a lot of moves of you and also your opponents.
Yeah.
mm. But actually for uh the chess to AI, to computer, is actually nothing because everything can be calculated.
Mm.
Mm.
Yeah.
So everything is under control. So that means for this kind of thing is 100% certainty.
Mm.
Mm. Yeah. And how about like playing a sport game? Whether win or lose in a sport game, for example, basketball or
Mm.
football, there is less certainty. Yeah, even though you are a top player, but you can't assume mm, the team the team who have the top player will definitely win the game,
Mm.
because it also involves some lucky. Yeah, like the ball certainly uh in front of you, then you
Mm.
just kick, and then yeah, and then you get 1 mark.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
It is
so
possible.
mm, there's some lucky.
Mm.
So because nobody can really participate, no, sorry, nobody can really anticipate the the movement of the ball. Yeah,
Mm. Yeah.
so it involves some lucky. Uh, but this is not fully based on lucky, because if uh if if a team is full of top player and another team is just a normal player, then definitely the top player teams will win the game.
Mm.
Mm. So it will be like near about 70% certainty of the
Mm.
result.
Yep.
Yeah. And then how about 50%? How about like 40%, 30%? Yeah. And investment is something near to the 0%. Yeah, it's
Oh.
something that near to 0%. Mm. So maybe it's 30% or 20%.
Mm.
Yeah. So that mm, yeah, you invest in something because you believe the narrative. Yeah, you believe. narrative. For example, you believe your autonomous car will be the future, so you believe the narrative. You believe this narrative,
Mm.
and if if in the future autonomous car uh become popular, so you are right.
Yeah.
But what if the autonomous car cannot be popularized? Okay,
Mm.
based on some other some other thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, for example, the battery industry didn't have a breakthrough, so that you cannot scale. Mm.
Yeah.
Or maybe like the uh yeah, we have many uh obstacle, or and also we have many like the factor can call the opposite way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Substitution,
Mm.
maybe public transport.
Yeah, and also maybe we won't live in the earth. Yeah, we will move to Mars.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that there are less certainty. Yeah, so that what can you do? What can you do is actually uh invest in good company, and then if necessary uh do some diversification. So this diversification is not only like you need to invest in other stock. There's no such thing. You can, for example, you
Mm.
can invest 5% in Tesla stock, and 95% holding cash. So this is also the diversification.
Mm. Yeah.
Yeah,
It
you
is the
diversify in,
allocation
yeah,
of our money, right?
yeah. So this is actually uh is the portfolio management.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So all these things is actually a portfolio management.
Mm.
Uh, you cannot control. You cannot control whether a stock will rise or drop in short term. Yeah,
Yeah.
this is totally based on luck. But you can quite sure, yeah, whether not quite sure, but you have higher certainty that whether one company will be successful in future.
Mm.
Mm. So and then maybe the certainty is like 50%. Okay. But and also what you can fully control is your portfolio management. You can control the maximum amount. Yeah, what is the maximum amount you lose, so you don't invest more than that amount.
Yep.
Yeah, so that you will lose more than uh you can afford to lose.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
this is the thing you can control. So for investment, some people who do the day trading, maybe they have some strategy, but I'm not sure. So let assume this is just based on the random work uh theory. So that means nobody can really guess the direction of the stock movement in short term.
Okay.
So let assume this theory
Mm.
uh is correct. Okay, so that means those people who do day trading, or trade the stock in short term, yeah, frequently buy and sell, and especially for those inexperienced trader or investor,
Mm.
they are actually fully based on luck, fully based on
Yeah.
luck to do their investment. Yeah. So this is zero certainty. Mm. Yeah, you just based on luck. So it's
Mm.
50%. And for some other investor, they invest in good company. So you have some certainty of result, maybe 20% or 30%. And then you invest, and then yeah, maybe mm, this is not 50%. Maybe it's like 70. You have 70% think that Yeah, this company will be success, and only 30% this company will fail. Now, so
Yeah.
you have higher certainty. Mm. Uh, yeah, I miss so you are not fully based on lucky. Yeah,
Mm.
you are not like 50%, just
Yeah.
like flip a coin. Now, so that reflects on this chart, mm, and you have roughly about let's say a 20 to 30% of certainty of the result. And then on another side,
Mm.
yeah, on the other side, you can do you can control the maximum loss. Yeah, you can control maximum loss, so that this is what you can do. This is the thing you can fully control,
Yep.
the portfolio management. Yeah, so that uh you will lose more than what you can lose, so that the probability of profit, yeah, I mean for
Mm.
you this investor, the probability to profit in the financial market will be higher than other people.
Yep.
Yeah, so you are not like the day trader fully based on lucky. Mm. And you look at longer term, so you gain more certainty, and
Mm.
then you do the portfolio management. Yeah, so that you won't lose more than what you can lose. You won't exit the market. Yeah,
Yep.
you can you can time in the market forever. Yeah, you can in the market forever. You
Mm.
won't like suddenly you lose all the fun. Yeah, for example, a few days ago, like Bitcoin suddenly dropped twenty
Yeah.
percent.
So many.
Yeah, do you know how much how mm, how much money have been uh liquidated? Yeah, yeah. I mean, uh, yeah, because many people put the leverage on. Yeah,
Mm. Yep.
so if the coin price suddenly drop, and then their position will be liquidated. Yeah,
Mm.
it's
Yep.
about I think it's about like mm, I forget the number. Yeah, I forget the number, but the number is like mm, is like more than more than more than 100 million. Yeah, so it's more than is e, yeah, more
Mm.
than more than
Yeah.
more than e, yeah, it's more than 100 million.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not sure it's 10 million, or I'm not sure it's 10 million or one sorry, I'm not sure it's 100 million or 10 or uh or 1 billion. Yeah, I'm not
Oh.
sure. Yeah,
Mm.
because yeah, so that this is also one of the thing. Yeah, so so that okay, what I want to say is it's very hard to compare to compare like investing and playing the chess
Mm.
in the same example, because they are different things. The
Yep.
nature the nature of the activities is different.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Got you.
Mm.
Yep. And then yeah, actually I point out this investment uh into the examples is just want to bring out the idea that um sometimes like chess game or tennis match, they are uh they are not big deal. I mean, if we are the players, uh we are afford to lose. And then for investment, we need to have a plan, like a stop loss uh plan. uh yeah, so that is the correct way uh of dealing with investment, and instead of just forget about the win or loss.
Mm.
Mm,
Yeah.
right. So in other things in our life, yeah, there are also things that we can afford the loss, and some other things maybe uh, involve a big amount of money. Then that's better that uh, we need to make it affordable. Yeah, afford
Mm.
to lose the money.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Anything else for this topic?
Okay. I done some research.
Mm.
Okay, is 7.6 billion in crypto long position liquidated in 1 hour. Yeah,
My God.
as Bitcoin drop like as Bitcoin plunges to 52,000. Yeah,
Mm.
so it's something like, if I'm not wrong, it's dropped from like 6,004 so 64,000 or 65,000
Mm.
to the lowest. I think is like 50K. So it's about 20%. Yeah,
Mm.
so 7.6 billion. Oh my god. It's not 1 billion or yeah.
Yep,
Mm.
yep. And then yeah, actually I'm quite
Mm.
curious. Is it about some
Because
big
they
institution they
no
sell? Yeah. Well, what caused
uh
this big
yeah,
drop in short time?
it means yeah, what caused this drop in short time is actually the Xinjiang. Mm. Xinjiang have a blackout in a few city.
Oh.
This is how to say, mm, many cities
Mm.
suddenly suffer uh, from this blackout.
Oh, oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. So because in Xinjiang, uh, the electricity is very cheap, so many Bitcoin miner locate at that place. Yeah. So when the blackout and no electricity can be used,
Mm.
so the hash rate of Bitcoin suddenly drop a lot. Yeah, I'm not sure. It's about like 20% to 40%. Yeah, because the information is not fully accurate, because nobody can really calculate the accurate amount. So I assume it's like 20%.
Yeah.
Mm. And because of this, mm, some of the big whale, so that's mean they hold a lot of Bitcoin, and they know this. Yeah, they know this case before it
Mm.
happened. Yeah,
Yeah.
so that they move their coin from their private key to the institution to the exchange. Yeah, to the exchange, and then they sold. Mm. So that it caused a big drop. Mm.
Oh.
And also um yeah, when uh when the um when the blackout occurred, and
Mm.
then everyone saw the hash rate suddenly drop a lot, so it may create some uncertainty,
Oh, I
and
see.
and they feel the risk. Yeah, and but well I can say, this is something like the liquidity uh crisis, says same as mm, the case we already have experienced in last March. Yeah, so
Oh.
I miss in March 2020. Yeah, because of COVID-19, and then everyone faced uncertainty, and then
Mm.
so they sell their coin or sell their stock. Okay, and then um because they sell, so the price drop, and
Mm.
then it caused some liquidation for some people. Mm.
Yeah.
And then and for those people who already uh forced to be liquidated, okay, and then it will lead to a further sell. Yeah, and then the price further drop, and then it will lead to another person liquidate. So
Mm.
this is something like the it's
Domino
something like the
effect.
yeah, domino effect. Mm. So it is. you also can say this is the leverage process. Yeah, because too many people use leverage to do this thing. And
Yeah.
especially for the futures market, it dropped like okay. Based on my searching, the Bitcoin price is like dropped more than 10% over an hours, and for the futures, it's like dropped more than 60%. Yeah, 16%.
Oh.
Yeah, in an hours. So yeah, so many people have position, the long positions have been liquidated.
Mm.
Yeah. So yeah, and also this is one of the thing. If you put on the leverage, it's something like the opposite. It's opposite strategy
Yeah.
of doing the portfolio management, because you put you put more money, and then you put the money that you can't afford to lose. Yeah, you put the money, you put too much money into the uh, tickers, and
Yeah.
then you buy the thing that you actually can't afford to buy, because you use leverage to times 2, times 3, or times 5.
Mm.
Yeah. So that uh yeah, because if the price drop, you won't like bankrupt. Yeah. But your position will be liquidated.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if we say portfolio management is something like fully is high certainty, because you can control. It's something you it's something you can control. And if you put leverage on it, then this is totally opposite direction.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is no longer the 50% luck. Yeah. So it may become like you only 20% can earn money in the long run. You
Mm.
got 80%, you will lose all your money.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it doesn't mean that we cannot use leverage. You have to control. Yeah. If you really can control, if you really can do quite well in portfolio management. For example, you 100%, and then initially you decided to invest in, like, for example, like the gold market,
Yeah.
or like some or some currency market, like the Europe to USD.
Okay.
Yeah. And this kind of ticker normally wouldn't drop 50% in short term. Yeah. Normally wouldn't drop 50% in short term.
Yeah.
For example, and also for example, like yeah, you can also use leverage on the SP 500 on Nasdaq. Yeah, in normally it wouldn't drop 50%. Yeah, but it actually did. Yeah, in last March.
Oh.
So
Mm.
so that yeah,
There are
nobody.
still risk there, right?
Yeah, but the risk is very, very low. Yeah.
Mm.
So yeah, you just you have to make your own judgment. So whether this is the risk you can take.
Mm.
And also, for example, you initially you decided to invest let's say it's 40% in stock, 60% in bond, and let's
Okay.
say, and then you want pursue higher yield, so you only invest 20% in stock. Okay, you only invest 20% in stock, and then you use time to leverage, so that 20% position will become 40% position.
Mm. Yeah.
So your stock position will be same, and
Yeah.
then you have you have additional 20%.
Mm.
Yeah, on hand. So you can put 60%. You just
80%.
now. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because now we only hold 20% on stock, but actually it's leverage, so it is double, right?
Yeah. Just now I say
60,
40% in
40.
stock,
Yeah.
60% in bond, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah. So now you can hold like 80% in bond
Mm.
and 40% in stock. So
Mm.
you have 1.2. Yeah. So
Yeah.
your overall average is 1.2. Yeah. But
Mm.
you also need to suffer the systematic risk from the stock market. Yeah. If stock drop 80%, then your 20% fund will be loose.
Mm. Yep.
Mm. Yeah. So this is also something like the portfolio management. Uh, but to play safe, and invest safe, don't use leverage.
Yep.
Yeah, because this is mathematic proven.
Mm.
Uh, okay, so for this, do you have anything you want to add in?
Um. Yeah, I think no.
Okay,
Mm.
so okay, the first topic I want to make a review is about the trading platform.
Okay.
Mm. And okay, now actually on Binance, okay, Binance is the biggest and the largest coin exchange, cryptocurrency exchange.
Mm.
Okay, and then now we actually can buy equity, on this platform. Yeah, so there are two equity you can buy.
Okay.
Yeah, uh, yeah, because this is totally a new thing. Yeah, it's a new thing. The
Mm.
first you can buy is Tesla. The second is the Coinbase. Coinbase is the company just go public. Mm. Coinbase is Coinbase is also uh is the largest cryptocurrency exchange in US. Yeah, but Binance is the biggest and the largest exchange cryptocurrency exchange in the world. Yeah,
Mm.
so Binance this is a product, and the products called stock token. So if you type in Google like
Mm.
Binance space stock token, and you can see.
Oh.
So now only two ticker available. Okay. Yeah. So that means now you can buy Tesla stock on Binance. Yeah.
Mm.
And but technically, this is not the real stock. This is just a stock token. Yeah, and you can think like this is similar to the ETF. For example, you buy the SP 500, and then the fund manager will use your money to buy into the top 50%, top 500 companies. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, will help you split the funds, and then buy into the 500 top company. Yeah, so you can think like this is something like the ETF, and then okay, at the time when you buy this stock, at the time when you buy this stock token on Binance,
Yeah.
and the smart contract will automatically buy a real Tesla stock on other stock exchange platform.
Mm.
Is it clear?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm. And then what's the advantage? The advantage is you can buy fractional shares. Yeah. And
Oh.
minimum is uh 1/100. So that means this is not this is not like the eToro. Yeah, you can buy any amount. You can buy any fraction. Yeah.
Okay. So now
So
is only 1% of the stock price, is it?
yeah, yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, that means for example, if Tesla is trading about 700,
Mm.
So the minimum amount you can buy one contract is $7.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, even though it is not fully fractions, but I think it's enough, right?
Mm.
Yeah, even for the yeah, let's assume the most yeah, of course for other stock, I think in future if you if let's say if listed like the very expensive stock like the Amazon,
Mm.
yeah, 3,000 plus, and also like the Berkshire, yeah, a few $100,000 per share.
Yeah.
So for this, I think for this stock, for this kind of stock, uh they'll reduce the minimum. They'll reduce the minimum amount. Definitely, this is for sure. Yeah, because for now the Tesla they choose 100. They choose 100. They choose 1% fractions.
Mm.
Is yeah, because you need to they need to um, control it more easier. So that they won't have like they won't need to like suffer a substantial suffer additional loss. Yeah. For
Mm.
example, you buy 0.1, I buy 0.255, another person buy 0.45, and then mix up together is 1.03. And then uh uh how the fund manager or how the smart
Mm.
contract buy
Yeah.
another
This
0.3
is also my
uh,
question.
0.03, so that
Mm.
they have to do it uh uh they have to they also they not only uh uh need to need to merge all the order together and then buy the stock on other stock exchange.
Okay.
They also need to like uh discuss discuss with the stock exchange, yeah, whether they can buy the fractional shares on their stock exchange, and what is the minimum fractions, so that maybe their minimum fraction is 1%.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's 1 to 100, so that they can offer you 1 to 100. You get what I mean?
Yeah, but for the stock exchange, and they will face the same problem, right?
Yeah,
They couldn't get a full unit of share.
yeah, so this is their problem.
Mm.
Mm. Yeah, so this is the first advantage. Yeah, you can buy
Mm.
fractional shares.
Yep.
And second is very, very low transaction fees or no transaction fees. I'm not sure whether this is no commissioner trading, no commissioner uh, trading or investing.
Oh.
Uh, yeah, or this is a very, very low transaction fee. I'm not sure. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. So this is similar to the TD Ameritrade. And then the third one, yeah, the third one is the registration process is very, very fast. Yeah, because for this kind of cryptocurrency exchange, the KYC process is really, really, really fast.
Mm.
Mm. Yeah, unlike the real stock exchange.
Yeah,
Mm.
and another question in my mind, why it is Tesla and not some other big stock?
Because Tesla is the most popular stock nowadays.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see.
Mm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and the registration process is really, really fast. And then the deposit and withdrawal process
Mm.
also is very, very fast.
Mm.
And you can do this 24/7. Yeah.
Wow.
So we can deposit, you can withdraw the money anytime. Yeah, anytime. This this can't be done on the stock exchange because you can deposit within an hours or within 10 minutes or within 1 minute, but you can't withdraw the money within with within like 10 minutes or 1 hours. You
Yeah.
can't. Yeah.
Yep.
And you can't do it on non-business day.
Mm.
Mm. But here, but there's one thing need to mention here is the trading hours for this stock token.
Yeah.
Is same as the stock exchange. Is same as the real stock one, because they can't trade. They can't trade. Uh, uh, when the stock is not moving. So that means they
Yeah.
can't trade when the market is closed. Yeah, they can't trade when the market is closed because you want to buy. For example, you want to buy, and then uh where then yeah where they can go to buy? No
Yeah.
place. Yeah. So that the trading hours is uh start from the market open. Yeah, start from 5 minutes after the market open, and also uh 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 uh
Before the market
end
closed.
end at end at 5 minutes before the market close. Yeah, so it's 5 minutes less uh, in the morning, and also 5 minutes less in the evening. So total is 10 minutes less per day.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that you can sell your stock token during weekend. But what you can do, you can you can convert into like the cash or some other stable coin like USDT. Okay, and then so that uh you can you can withdraw the money anytime. Yeah, because uh if your investment fund in this stock token, you can't sell your stock token so that you can withdraw the money.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if your money is not in the stock token, it's like USDT or other cryptocurrency, so you can withdraw it anytime. Yeah, and then for example, you sell your stock token to USDT, it's the stable coin. Yeah,
Yeah.
so that when Monday, yeah, you sell on Friday, okay, and then on Monday when the market open, you buy in again. Yeah, you can have this kind of strategy. Yeah, so that you can withdraw your money anytime.
Yeah.
And then the third advantage is no exchange rate loss. Yeah, when depositing and withdrawing. For example, when you use we use eToro, and we use some maybe like TD Ameritrade or others
Yeah.
like the interactive brokers, and because we need to convert our money to USD.
Yes.
Mm. So we will be charged exchange rate conversion fee. Yeah, so you will have some losses. These losses normally is like 3% to 5%.
Yeah.
So this is a significant amount. Yeah, so that if you buy the stock token on Binance, you will save the loss. Yeah, yeah, you can save the money. You don't need to pay this. Okay, and then this is all the advantage. And what's the disadvantage? The first, this is not the real stock. Yeah. You you can share. Yeah, you can share the dividend payout. So that means if Tesla uh pay dividend to their shareholder, yeah, and it will reflect on the stock token price. Okay, yeah, and maybe you also will receive like the something like dividend in USDT form, something like that. I don't know how they do. Yeah, but they say but they say you can share the dividend. Mm. But even though you are not holding a real stock,
Yeah.
so you cannot or you cannot join the AGM. You cannot like go to the Tesla and join like the annual general meeting.
Yeah.
Yeah, you cannot see Elon Musk. Yeah,
Yes.
and then you don't have the voting power. Mm.
Yeah.
And then this is this is the first disadvantage. And what is the second disadvantage? It don't have insurance coverage. Yeah, for example, hello.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, yeah. If we buy the stock on the stock exchange,
Mm.
yeah, the stock exchange will buy insurance. For example, like the FCIA or something like that. Yeah. So it's like maximum. It can cover up to like 500,000 US dollar. It's something like that. So
Okay.
you have an insurance. Yeah. But for this stock token, you don't have any insurance cover. Mm. So this is additional risk if something go wrong.
Mm. Yeah.
Mm. And the third one is smart contract because we're not sure if there's any bug will occur. Yeah, at in futures. Yeah, for example, like the DeFi. Mm, there are many applications on it on Ethereum change. Yeah, which is the DeFi token. We also will have some like the smart contract risk.
Oh.
The most famous case is, if I'm not wrong, is like something like the mm, okay, I think it's about like the yam, yeah, yam farming, yeah, on on the Ethereum, yeah. This is this is the big case at that time. Okay, and
Okay.
at that time, this the yam,
Mm.
uh, okay, the project only stay for 12 hours. So, like for example, in the morning, yeah, in the morning, this project start to run,
Mm.
and many people deposit the money. And here I saw is about, I'm not sure because now I saw two article. First article say there are 200 million stake in the YAM DeFi protocol. Another say there are 460 million,
Oh.
460 million stake. So that means deposit into the this project.
Mm. Yeah.
Yeah, and then within 24 hours, this project uh, have been discovered a serious bug, a serious bug, and at the end, at the end, uh, they can't solve it. They can't solve it. So yeah, all the money lost. Yeah,
Oh.
all the money disappeared. Mm. Yeah, it's not being hacked. It just disappeared in the world.
Wow.
Mm. So it's 200 million or 460 million. Yeah. So this is a smart contract risk.
Mm.
Mm. Mm. So yeah, of course now, okay, this case happened in August 2020, and
Oh.
now it's the market, now the market is quite mature. Yeah, it's quite mature. Of course, they'll still have the smart contract risk. Yeah, because nobody know this is coding. Nobody know whether they'll have some bug
Mm.
being discovered in some in the foreseeable future. We can't know.
Yeah.
What we can do is upgrade. Yeah,
Yes.
and then detect the bug. Debug. Mm. Yeah. So this is the risk. Uh, but don't underestimate the risk. Yeah, don't underestimate the risk. Because you don't want to invest your money in something that that maybe only 0.1% or only 1% will cause you lose all the fund and cannot be recovered. You don't want this. This is something like similar to the leverage concept I mentioned just now.
Mm.
Mm. And the last one is the last disadvantage is the few option. Now only have Tesla and Coinbase.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can only buy two ticker. Yeah, but I believe in future the ticker will the stock token uh the number of stock token will increase.
Mm. Yeah.
This is for sure. Yeah, so this is the first this is the first topic I want to make a review.
Mm.
Yeah. So and also yeah, I would like to update you. For the
Okay.
TD Ameritrade account,
Yeah. Any
I
news?
success I successfully registered. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, I already done the application so that
Oh, you
now I can
submitted
use.
your application.
No, I miss all the application process have been done, and then
Mm.
the verification process also have been done by
Oh.
the TD Ameritrade. So now I can start to trade the stock.
Oh, wow.
I
So
can start
it's
to
not
trade.
like the case that you have to
Yeah.
wait so long.
And maybe I think maybe I have Singapore uh like work pass,
Mm.
mm, or
Yeah, I
like the
think that is the
identity.
reason.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
because
my brother said that he also registered uh, in 2020, but uh, uh, still not get the news today.
mm,
Mm. Yeah, still waiting.
yeah uh, I also didn't get the news. But I log in my account and I saw all the process have been done, and then
Oh,
I can start do trading. Yeah, I didn't receive any email.
wow. Okay, so
Yeah.
maybe I told my brother to check on
Mm.
that platform.
Yeah, because at the last step is ask us to upload some document, for example, our identity card and also
Mm.
our bank statement to prove
Yeah.
like the address, and also like upload your something like the tax letter.
Mm.
Yeah, letter to prove your uh employment information.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
something like that. So after I upload, is about like 2 weeks. Then and then I saw, yeah, they have verified.
Mm.
So there's no further step anymore. Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't try to deposit money. Yeah, I haven't tried. I haven't tried to deposit money.
Mm.
Mm. Okay, so this is the first topic I want to make a review.
Yeah.
The second topic is the 996 work
Mm.
schedule.
Yep.
And on that day, uh, I I asked a question. Yeah, why we need to work? Okay,
Mm.
yeah, this question is allow us to think. But this question is not it's not something like discourage discourage people to work. Yeah, it's not something like this. It's not something like this. Disincentivize you go out to work and stay in your house, lay on lay on your bed. Yeah, all the time. It's not
Mm.
something like that.
Yeah.
So, but it is what's the purpose to uh what is the purpose that I ask this question is to write is to raise the question to ourselves. What is the reason? What is the reason to work? What's the reason for us to work? Why we want to work? Why we
Mm.
need to work? Hmm. Yeah, maybe we have some reason. For example, I need to. Yeah, because I want to buy a house. Yeah, or I want to pay the installment.
Yeah.
I need to pay the house installment or car installment.
Mm.
So that so if I lost my income, I can't pay this, so I will bankruptcy. So that I
Yeah.
need to work. Mm.
Yeah.
And then this is quite ironic because some people they need a car so that they can go out to work.
Mm.
Yeah, and after they start to work, and then they can't really pay back. They can't really pay the installment. Yeah, they have
Yeah.
no money to pay the installment. Yeah, they need a car to work, but after they work, they don't have money to pay the installment.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yes.
so it's quite ironic. Mm.
Yeah.
And this is for car and also for house.
Mm.
Mm. Many people come to Singapore to work, and then they are trapped in this country because they cannot go back because they already bought a big house. Yeah, and every month they have to pay like like let's say like 2,000 Malaysian ringgit installment
Wow.
every month.
Mm.
So for example, uh, let's say if the house if the housing price is like 400k or 500k, yeah, you need to pay that money.
Yeah.
What I know is my cousin they bought a house. He bought a house. I think it's in last year or in last 2 years. Yeah,
Yeah.
and then the housing price is like around 300k, and he need to pay installment 1,004 or 1,005 Malaysian ringgit every month.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah. So you can imagine if the house price is like 400k, you
Mm.
really need to pay like 2,000 per month.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So that uh, if this is the reason that you need to work, yeah, so that you need to so that you can buy the house, you can pay the house installment.
Yeah.
So think about the John Jandai. Mm, he don't need to work for a house. He can build a house by himself. Why not
Mm.
try another life? Yeah, I mean, why not try another way of doing things? Why not try another way of living?
Yeah.
Yeah, is that uh is that wood for you? Is that wood for you? I mean, is the house wood for you to spend 35 years? Yeah, to work, and then so that you can own the house. Mm.
Yeah.
Is it wood? Maybe yes, maybe no, because we know not all the money, not all the income you work is go to the house.
Mm.
Yeah, you also enjoy. You also and you also can get the enjoyment. You also can buy other things from the income you earn. Yeah.
Yep.
So, uh, okay, maybe this is the first reason. And how about the second reason? You may say, I work is because I want to give my child a better life.
Okay.
Hmm.
To
Yeah,
feed
I
the
need.
family.
Uh, no. This is not what I want to say. I mean,
Oh.
I want to send my child to the university.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's like
to
to
give.
invest in children, right?
Yeah, invest in children. Yeah,
Mm.
so I want to prepare the money for my child education, so
Yeah.
that I need to work because it need a lot of money.
Mm.
Mm. Yeah, and think about the topic we discussed 2 days ago or 3 days ago, the free
Yep.
education.
Yep.
Sailor dot sailor.org. Yeah,
Mm.
go visit the website, and also we have some. You can Google. There is a lot of free course
Mm.
on the internet. Yeah.
Yeah.
If this is a reason, maybe you need to why not? Yeah, this is the same question. Why not you change another way of living, another way of doing things?
Yeah.
Yeah, if this is about a partner, mm, you need to own a house. Yeah, and then you need to have enough savings so that uh, you can get a life partner. Yeah, so that you need to you need to have a car, you need to have a house. Yeah, so some people say, yeah, before marriage you need to have you need to have house, you need to have car so that you can marry.
Yep.
And then you also need to have enough savings so that you can support the family, and also you can like you and you also need to prepare the child education. Yeah, money.
Yes.
Yeah, so you and but here what I want to say is the partner. Yeah, you need all these things. You need house, you need car, you need some money for your child education, so that so it is something like the assessment, so that your partner will accept you. Yeah,
Yeah.
approve approve yeah, will approve this marriage, so that yeah, they'll marriage with you.
Yeah.
So yeah, so for this, you why not you review your relationship value and also find a right person. Yeah, so it's the same question. Why you don't want to try another way of living, another way of doing things?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is 1 2 3 4, this is the fourth one. This is the fourth one, I forgot already, never mind. I think it's the third one. Okay, and the fourth one is like the you work because you want a better life quality. Yeah, this is a thing you mentioned in uh in that conversation. You say we work because we want a better life quality. Mm.
Yeah.
But is it true? Because yeah, you work so hard. Yeah, and some people they need to do the 996. And then after they work, they come back. They only left the time to take shower and eat and finish their dinner. Or some people is finish their breakfast and then they need to sleep. And then after they wake up, they also need to take shower and then they need to take the dinner or take the lunch or take the breakfast, and then they need to go to work. Yeah. So is it the is it the life that you want because you think this is high quality life? Is that can be considered a high quality life? Yeah. So the same question, why not try another way of living or try another way of doing things?
Yeah.
Mm. So that you need to know what is quality. Yeah, you need to define the quality, and also you really need to know what kind of life you want. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And then the next one is you want to be rich. Yeah, you want to work, so you want to be rich, so you can be you can financially freedom.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that you don't need to work anymore. So you want freedom. Yeah, but why you want freedom? But why you need to work for 20 years, 30 years just for the freedom? Yeah, you want freedom, but you need to spend 20 years, 30 years for the permanent freedom. But actually, you can enjoy the freedom right now if you don't want to work so hard. You just earn a living, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. If some people say they want to be rich because they want financially freedom, and then they can, yeah, they can really get the freedom. Yeah. we can have our own time to do our own thing. Yeah, but why you need to spend 20 years, 30 years of your life to achieve that? Yeah, what can you do in these 20 years, 30 years instead of pursuing the goal to be reached?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that same question. Yeah, why not? Why don't you try another way of living and another way of doing things? Yeah, and this is the last one. And the last one is you worry. Yeah, because now AI is coming. The trend is inevitable. Okay, and you worry about the future's work availability. So that's mean in future they won't have work anymore.
Yeah.
So because in future they won't have work anymore. Yeah, they don't have work anymore. So now at least now have work. So you can work. Yeah, you work because now have work and you're not sure whether future whether still have work or not. Yeah. And then you also try to grab some money because you worry about the life. You worry about your future's life if you lose your job.
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe at this time you need to ask a question: is it only your one problem? Uh, is this your is this your one person problem, or this is a society problem? This is a world problem. This is the problem that all the individual face in the earth.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not only you. If you lose your job, other people will also lose their job. Yeah, and how government will support your life? Will government allow all of you die? If this is the case, then we'll have social unrest, and then
Yeah.
we have social unrest, government fail, and then we will go back. We will go back to like the farming era. We build our own house because now the land is not controlled by government, so that we can build our own house. We
Yeah.
can build our own house. We can farm our own foods, and then we have the technology. We can do better than the past. Or you can move to another country.
Yeah.
So that if you think logically, if you have the critical thinking, uh, this is impossible. This is impossible that uh, or you, yeah, you will die because of starving. Yeah, because of because no work for you. Yeah, because if that is the case, this is the world problem. This is not one. Yeah, this is not your problem only. Yeah,
Yeah.
because AI will replace the whole industry. It's not. Yeah, it's not the. It's not some people. It's not. It's not the whole world. It's not the whole world. Spend a lot of money, ton of time, and develop develop the AI, develop the machine, just to replace you. Yeah, it's not the case.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. This is not something that they dislike you. They want you have a bad life. It's not something like that.
Yeah.
Don't be so like self-focused, self-centered. This is not self-focused. This is self-centered.
Yeah.
So yeah, they don't do it for you. They don't do it because of you.
Yeah.
So think critically. So that what the question you want to ask yourself? What would the future's life look like? This is the question you want to ask yourself and you want to understand. Yeah. So yeah, the same question here. Why not? Why don't try another way of living and another way of doing things? Mm,
Yeah.
yeah. So now I have another question. This is the last question. If if some people give you 1 million, yeah, if some people give you 1 million, would you still continue to do the same job? Or you will want to try other job? If this is the case, what is the other job you want to try at that time? Hmm. Yeah, maybe you wouldn't continue to do the same job. Yeah, you will try other job. Yeah, because at that time, job is not something that restrict your life. It's something that enrich your life, because you try something different so that you gain some other experience. Yeah, even this is a bad experience, but you can quit anytime. Yeah, so that you can try, you can play with your life. Yeah, try other thing and learn a new skill. And for example, if you decided to become a lawyer, so that you go back to study. Yeah, yeah, go back study, and then uh get a license, get a law license, then you become a lawyer. And then if sometime if in in future you think that you don't want to work as a lawyer anymore, so you just close a lawyer firm. Yeah, and I want to be an accountant, so you can also like go back study and get a ACCA certificate, and then like do anything else. Yeah, you can do anything. So based on your wish, uh based on your mm,
Interest.
interest. Yeah, based on your interest. Yeah, of course, this is not something like mm, you join something so that you don't need to be serious. Yeah, because you have enough money. This is not something like that. Yeah, you still can be uh live seriously. Yeah,
Yeah.
you still can be you still can live seriously and live uh higher quality, at a higher quality. Yeah,
Yeah, it's just the consideration of the salary. Yeah, it isn't a problem anymore, right?
yeah,
Yeah, and also whether you will earn money or you will lose money if you go to another new industry.
yeah, yeah. And so this time, this is not something like you don't need to work hard anymore. You still can work hard, you still can study hard. Yeah, but you can do more things.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, so this is the all the thing I want to make a review for today.
Yep. And then yeah, for the last concept that you are the last question you ask, do you think if in the world all of us didn't have uh, to care about the financial problem, the financial burden anymore, and will we still have uh, the positive attitude in work? Do we still work?
Uh, what last question you refer to? Is
Oh,
this the
the question that if one person give you 1 million, so if let's say in the world everybody don't have to care about uh, those financial burden, uh, maybe one day the because of the AI, the robots can provide us some basic living things such as free food every day. Everybody can get it.
mm, yeah,
Yeah. So
we
will
will do.
people still work uh, so seriously and really?
Sure, sure. But
Oh,
we will work for ourselves. We will work for ourselves. We won't work for other people anymore. So, for example, you want to work on a project. For example, you like English. Yeah, you want to know. Yeah, you want to know the relationship between Latin and English. Yeah, you want to study the history, and you still work. Yeah, you still spend time on it. This is also the work, you know.
yeah.
But you only work for yourself. And some people will also pay you the salary. Yeah, this is based on the market. We can't know. Yeah, we can't know whether there's a market for us to earn the salary anymore. Yeah, but if in the case that we don't, in the case that AI take over and everything, and then uh, uh, we lose the income source. Yeah, we lose the income source, but we can survive because the essential product and service have been provided by AI. Yeah, for free.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we still can have the positive attitude. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not? Yeah, because now you don't have to you don't have to fight for your children. Yeah, your children don't have to fight with another child, another family child, and don't have to fight in the in futures labor market.
Yeah.
You can you can have more time to enjoy with your family. Mm. Yeah, but humanity is really an uncertain thing. Yeah, because uh when people have more free time, yeah, they will create more problems.
Yes,
Yeah, for
yes.
example, like the world. Yeah, I mean the maybe we have the the world tree. Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, and maybe you have heard about some people tell you that in their family, because they have got nothing to do, and then they start to, you know, creating problems. They quarrels quite a lot, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
if all of them is busy at working, so maybe they won't have the quarrel at all.
Mm.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
they are too free.
I think that this is a problem of education level. Yeah. So I mean if you really know this kind of thing, will you if you had the awareness of this, will you still become that person that kind of person? Probably not. Mm. And yeah, you know, yeah, if you study the macroeconomics, and then you know all these things, uh, all these thing is something like just a coincidence. This is not something like uh, it can be very easy to get, and it can last forever if we don't appreciate. Yeah, it will gone if we don't appreciate. Yeah, and then I mean the time. Yeah, you don't need to work, but you still uh you you still can survive. I mean, this kind of scenario, this kind of situation, you will appreciate because you know how hard to get it. Yeah, how hard the world, all people fighting on this. Yeah, all people actually fight for this goal. Mm, yeah,
Yep. Yep. But I think really problems will still arise because
sure.
of greedy. Yeah. Yeah. If you have, let's say, the necessity for everybody, and some people will start to think to get more than that.
Yeah, sure.
Yep. So I think it's quite difficult to create such a peace world.
You cannot create a peace world, but you can create a peace community, a peace city, a peace country.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah, you can move. You are not a tree. You can move. Mm.
All right.
Is there anything else?
No.
Hey. So that's all for our today conversation. How did you feel? Did you enjoy the conversation? Please tell us what you think of our conversation. and we are not native speakers. If you found any vocab or grammar mistakes that we made, please also comment to let us know, because we want to learn more and improve ourselves. Remember to like and subscribe to us. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.